Hi, everyone. I want to spend some time today focusing on how you're going to solve certain situations involving tenths and hundredths when they get a little bit more complicated. So these are going to be some challenge situations. So you can see up at the top of your screen here, there is an addition equation. However, it is written in the computer style. Remember, the computer writes fractions in a horizontal fashion. When you're being asked to solve situations like this, and you'll be asked to do this on a Google form at the end of this lesson, your job is to rewrite these fractions on scrap paper so they are written vertically. So your 9/10 is going to get rewritten vertically like that, and your 25/100 is going to get rewritten vertically like this. So step one is to take the horizontal equation and rewrite it vertically. Now, as we've been studying, 9/10 is the same thing as 90/100. So shortcut way is to just add the zeros. So you're going to be adding 90 and 25. You are allowed to use a calculator to do that addition. If you do not have access to a calculator, just on your scrap paper, write an addition equation vertically, and then go ahead and add. So in my ones place, 0 plus 5 is 5. In my tens place, 9 plus 2 is 11. So I have 115 out of 100. Here is why this is a challenge situation. We now have an improper fraction. The numerator of our fraction is larger than the denominator, which means we have to decompose. So in math class, we've learned to decompose by breaking the fraction apart. So 1 whole is 100/100. So we take that 100 and kind of break it off to the side. If we have 115 and we pull out 100, that leaves us with 15 left. From here, we use these decompositions to turn this into a mixed number. So we know 100/100 is the same thing as 1 whole, and we have 15/100 left over. So your answer to the situation is either 115/100 or 1/1500. Let's look at that again. So here's another equation. You can see again, it is written horizontally. So you're going to want to rewrite it vertically. So we have 7/10 plus 64/100. Hopefully your brain is already looking at these amounts, seeing that they are larger, which means we could have to decompose. So let's begin our addition. We know 7/10 is the same thing as 70/100. So now we're going to add our numerators. 70 plus 64. 0 plus 4 is 4. 7 plus 6 is 13. So our improper fraction is 134/100. I know it's improper because the number on the top is larger than the number on the bottom. When we have an improper fraction, we need to decompose. So we break off and find 1 whole. We know 1 whole is 100/100. If we take 100 out, that leaves us with 34 left. Now we use the decomposing to turn this into a mixed number. So 100/100 is 1 whole. We have 34/100, so we write that as our fraction. So we have two possible answers: improper fraction of 134/100 or the mixed number answer of 1/3400. This is going to help you when you try to tackle the challenge problems in the Google form at the end of this lesson.